Hello, Daily Dosers. Koko here with Life Groups. Question for you. Have you ever put all your eggs in one basket? Typically, when we hear that statement, you don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. But for the sake of illustration, if Jesus was the basket, would you put all your eggs in one basket? When you look at Proverbs 4:7, and you want to talk about pearls of wisdom, it says, wisdom is supreme. Therefore, get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding. When I look at the words, though it cost all you have, I just think about putting it all that I have, in the basket of Jesus. And oftentimes, that's a scary thing when you're talking finances, when you're talking investments and all. But when it's your life as your investment, are you willing to put that all in the basket of Jesus? I love this particular verse because it says right before that, therefore get wisdom. I looked at get. What does get mean? Get means to succeed in attaining, to achieve, to obtain. And you know what that means for us? That means we're not necessarily born with wisdom. You're not born with wisdom. You can ask for wisdom. James 1:5 tells us to ask for wisdom. And when you find yourself making unwise decisions and it's your pattern, let me recommend you ask for wisdom. I mean, I pray for wisdom all the time. And I remember being in my mid-20s and I would just make these decisions that at the end of the decision and I got the results, I was like, that was not good. That was stupid. And I had to start asking. I'm like, Lord, just help me. Give me wisdom. Give me wisdom to see, to know when to run, to know when to go forward, to know that you closed the door, to accept that you closed the door. Give me the wisdom to know that. Because oftentimes I'm just going after what the flesh wants, and that's not wise because you can get wisdom from other sources, but the wisdom I want is from heaven, from God, not from the world. James 3:17 tells us, but the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. That's the wisdom I want for my life. And so I prayed time and time again for wisdom. And so I encourage you to do that. But let me tell you, it doesn't stop there because the verse continued and it said, though it costs all you have, get understanding. You can't stop at just praying for wisdom because that's great. The Lord will impart wisdom on you. And what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to apply it to your life? So then you have to obtain understanding. You actually have an action item here. You need to learn. If the Lord imparts wisdom on you about a certain situation in your life, then you need to empower yourself and start learning about what you need to do about that. You don't just take it for granted that, oh, he told me what to do or what's going to happen or what I should do. Now you got to take the steps to doing it and you got to follow through. We have to understand what it is the Lord is telling us to do. You don't just get, poof, I have wisdom, and you've arrived. So I encourage you, as you pray and seek wisdom in your life, you follow that with understanding and doing your part to understand where the Lord is taking you. Have a wonderful day, Daily Dosers, and we'll see you next time.